videos of the famous Oriental Rabbanim of yesteryear. We've covered nearly about 200 videos of the great Rabbanim here when it comes to yard site or the Hilula. It's going to be here on the 10th of Iyar, the yard site of a really great rabbi from Rhodes in Greece. Now, we've spoken about Greece on several occasions in this long series, a fantastic series that we've done. And over here, on the 9th of Iyar, it is going to be the Hilula of Rabbi Michael, Yaakov, Israel, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, was born, I believe, in the English year 1790 and passed away around the year 1857 or something around that region. I'm not 100% sure. He would later on become a rabbi in Rhodes and also inside Jerusalem. So let's learn a bit about the great Chacham. Being born in Rhodes around the year 1790, his father was a great rabbi, also Rabbi Chaim Yehuda Yisrael, who was a rabbi of the city. Very interesting enough. So it came from great lineage. In his youth, he studied with the famous Rabbi Avraham Alevi, who was also a rabbi of the city and naturally served as a shochet and great rabbi educator for the main public. Around the year 1821, I believe his father emigrated to Jerusalem, and when he must have been around 31 years old, he began to serve as the chief rabbi of Rhodes. Very, very prominent position over there it was. Remember, Greece back in the day had a huge, much bigger Torah community than nowadays, but it was definitely a very, very prominent position over there. What's interesting, unfortunately, there was troubleships with regards to anti-Semitism taking place, like it did in many of the countries, unfortunately, in these regions. I believe in the 1840, the rabbi was questioned, among the people questioned in the case by the governor of the island and the European consuls in attempt to confess, let's just say, the killing of someone. Obviously, he was totally innocent. They tortured him, and also another person named David Mizrahi, who was one of the dignitaries of the community. They were put on hooks of the ceiling and really was tortured in the worst, in the most brutal fashion over there, and kept for 2 days, I believe it was, and suffered bleeding also. But despite the torture, neither the great Chacham, the great rabbi, and also Mr. Mizrahi they didn't confess to any murder. Obviously, they were totally innocent, and were released after a few days over there. He actually was well traveled. He traveled to Egypt at one point in time, I believe, in order to take care of the inheritance of his elder brother, Rabbi Yedida Shlomo Yisrael, who was also the Av Bet Din, the father of the court in Alexandria over there. This was reported over. And then I believe at a later stage he emigrated to Israel and moved to Jerusalem over there. And under him he appointed 2 brothers-in-laws as rabbis in the city. About a year after his immigration to Israel, the famous great rabbi, Rabbi Yitzchak Kobju, the first, who I believe was a Rishon LeZion also, was a Shadar and a Rishon LeZion, he passed away, and the rabbis of the city actually wanted to appoint him to his prominent position. However, Rabbi Yisrael rejected the offer. Why? Due to the fact that Rabbi Chaim Nisim Abu Lafia, who was at that stage in time the rabbi of Tiberias, was older than him, and he felt that maybe he was more fitting. Finally, he was appointed to the position of the Av Bet Din, the head of the court in Jerusalem, and in his court comprised of many great rabbis, including Rabbi Avram Ashkenazi, who we spoke about before. Rabbi Avram Ashkenazi, I believe I did a video about him. He was a chief rabbi of the Jews of Palestine during the time period of the Ottoman Empire, which I covered a video. And also inside the part of the Bet Din was Rabbi Aharon Azriel and Rav Moshe Pardo also. What's interesting is Rabbi Aaron Azriel was a great Kabbalist and also head of the famous Beit Kel Kabbalistic yeshiva in the old city of Jerusalem also. And Rav Moshe Pardo also, another great rabbi who I believe we have spoken about, also became chief rabbi also at different stages in time. Okay, Rabbi Yisrael unfortunately passed away. I'm not sure if it was the Tet Iyar or the Yud Iyar or not, but he was buried in Har Azeitim over there, and tributes were paid to him from the highest compliments from scattered areas, including from Jerusalem, from Rhodes in Greece, and also Izmir in Turkey also. And the great Rabbi also left some great works, including the Shnot Yamin, which was based on Drushim, which was put into 2 volumes, and the Yad Yamin also, which was a shut, which is very, very interesting, very shut also. And what's interesting, we can add more about the great Rabbi also. He left some great descendants also, including Rabbi Rachami Chaim Yehuda Yisrael, who became the rabbi also of the city of Rhodes at a later stage in time. Also, other descendants include Rabbi Yedida Yosef Yisrael, who I believe passed away in the year 1918 and was buried in Rhodes, and also Rabbi Raphael Yitzchak Yisrael also, who was a rabbi of the city of Rhodes also, and Abbet Din of the Sephardi court later on in Jerusalem. Also, there is information about the great Chacham, especially online, in many, many different books, which I very much recommend everyone to read. But yeah, it's his Hilulei. He passed away. He was around 67 years of age at the time of his passing, and left, as we stated before, some really, really great Torah descendants also. And please don't forget to light candles in the memory of Rabbi Michael Yaakov Yisrael Zakat Tzedek Bracha. And please watch over. It's very important to learn about the history of the great Rabbanim, also the great heritage that we came from. The great Rabbanim very much has to be echoed over absolutely totally. So please light candles in memory. Take it. I hope this was provocative. Please don't forget to leave comments and in the comment section, and ask any questions if you feel. I'm wishing you all a great night. Take care.